Retro games for life. Fuck the new shit. Okay. ActRaiser 2. This would have been an absolute masterpiece if the sim mode was included. When I was a kid, I'll be honest, I hated the sim mode. I couldn't stand it. But when I got older and realized what the point of the sim part of the first game was, and what the point of it brought within the story, it actually made sense, and it was a lot more of a joy to play. This is strictly action-based, and the story is not nearly as deep as the first one, but for a sequel, I guess that's to be expected. However, the Angel looks cool, and the music by Yozo Koshiro is a complete masterpiece with complete orchestration samples on the SNES. This is better than Mario 3, alright? Fuck you. This is an excellent game. 97 levels of mayhem. I hate Yoshi, though. I always drop him down a cliff because he sucks. I hate Yoshi and everything about him. But a complete 16-bit masterpiece that's perfect in every way in a Mario game is within Super Mario World. And there's rumors that Shigeru Miyamoto is going to make a remake for the 3DS, possibly, and implement ideas he had for World before release, but unfortunately he was rushed during the development of Super Mario World. This game had amazing graphics at the time. I was hoping one day Konami would release the arcade version. This is as close to the arcade version of X-Men you could get. It has arcade-style action, great music, cool characters in the X-Men universe. You have Wolverine, Beast, Gambit, Psylocke, Cyclops, and I can't remember who else. But yeah, you have a great cast of characters, and the graphics are really good. You have good music, and you have special moves that you actually use Street Fighter motions for. Like Hadouken, you press down, now forward and forward, then punch, and you do Cyclops I-beam standing up. And if you reverse that, you do his I-beam ducking. Hope I'm making sense here. I know I'm not with it tonight. I'm sorry. I'm trying to commentary the best I can. I'm just not feeling good. Super Adventure Island 2, a definite separation from the whole game that we know Adventure Island for. This game, you get armor, you get swords. The music sucks, but it's still a good game. It's basically, I call this a Zelda 2 of Adventure Island because it plays just like, you know, a separation from the series like Zelda 2 was. Excellent, worth picking up though. I like the game from beginning to end. I miss Adventure Island. I mean, yeah, we got that the beginning for the Wii and you know, the GameCube one in Japan, and they were good, but not as good as the 16-bit titles. I only own this one because the other ones are too damn hard, and I'm a pussy. Okay. This actually showcased some of the best graphics on the SNES during that time period, and I'm surprised it pushed as much as it did. The game is unfairly cheap, though, on some parts. Some parts, it's like unfair to the point of screaming your head off. And it doesn't deserve the award, Nintendo, I'm sorry. It's too damn hard, and it's unfair to gamers to play a game that cheats its way to make you want to have a heart attack, or push you to have one at least. Okay. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Console owners, or Super NES owners, you need to pick this up. You really do. Because this game has everything you could ever want in a Street Fighter game. What really makes me mad, though, Capcom, is why did you make us put in a code to have the extra turbo stars for the Super NES version? Was that a dirty trick or what? Whatever you decided, doesn't matter. It's a fantastic game. Probably the closest to arcade perfect you'll ever get with Street Fighter on the SNES. I can't say how great this game is. Gradius 3 for the Super Nintendo is one amazing title. I've never played anything like it in my life, and I probably never will again. Gradius 3 to me, is the pinnacle of what a shmup is. I love riding too, and that comes in a close second with Gradius 3. But nothing in the world could ever replace the joy Gradius 3 has given me. It's given me some of the best memories I've ever had in my life with video games. I'll share one with you. One night my mom was going out to the bar, and it was me, my brother, and my dad. We bought Crystal Pepsi and No-No's Pizza, and what me and my brother did was eat some pizza, drink some Crystal Pepsi, play Gradius 3 until our heads exploded. My dad actually wanted to try the game. He was interested in it. So many memories with Gradius 3, but even without the memories, it's still a fantastic game and should be picked up as soon as possible. Granted, you're a fan of that kind of game. Okay, you about ready to laugh at me again, guys? I'm sure you are. Now, I'm going to let you know right now, and this is God's honest truth, I did not buy this. My friend did for me because he likes to buy games with a zero. Can you remember how he bought me Superman 64? Well, he bought me this piece of shit. Crap foo. This is probably one of the worst fighters I ever played in my life. It's unbalanced, it's crap, and Shaquille O'Neal is not a game that should have something like this. He should be having a basketball game. A game that he's known for in his professional career, not a fighting game. This game is ass and balls and diarrhea and bullshit. It's like having anal warts, probably the closest thing. I need that out of my face. Terrible. If you bought it and you like it and you play it, you deserve to rot in hell. Okay, when I seen this game, and it looked good because I like pinball. My dad and I used to play pinball games a lot when we were younger. We went to arcades. He loved Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That was one of his favorite pinball games. Anyways, I bought this for him and I to play. Turns out this game is utter shit. The voice is annoying and the tables are very uninspired. The digitized graphics, though, are kind of nice for a Super Nintendo title. But buy Pinball Dreams if you want a SNES pinball game. Unfortunately, I only have the first one of the series on cartridge. I have Mega Man X Collection GameCube, which you will see in my GameCube video. This is an excellent game. Great music, great graphics, excellent SNES title to play. When this game came out, I rented this more times than my age, and I'm now 28. At the time the game came out, 1993, I believe that was, I was 11 years old. So I rented it over 11 times. And I finally beat it, and then I had to buy it on my 12th birthday. And it still gets play every now and again, so it's so awesome. Come on, I mean, if the game is great, you gotta replay it once in a while, man. This was a lot better than Major League Baseball. It's still tough, but not nearly as tough as Major League Baseball. And it has digitized, rendered graphics, and the game is close to a 3D baseball game you could get on the SNES. If you like baseball games, and you like one with just enough challenge to justify enjoyment, pick this up. It should be cheap. This was $2 at GameStop Funko Land back in the day. Turtles Tournament Fighters. Definitely the best version available. It plays just like Street Fighter 2 Turbo without the speed. You can, I think there is a turbo option in this game, if memory serves me, but it's not nearly as fast. And the cast of characters are really cool. There's some from the comic and some from the actual cartoon series. The turtles sound homosexual, though. Let's kill and let's screw. Dragon breath. Anyways, making fun of the game's horrible voice samples aside, we'll grab some more games. God, I got so many SNES games, it's sickening. I'm not even done yet, guys, not even close. Okay. Okay. The thing about this game is it will definitely remind you of a 16-bit FX version of Excitebike. It plays just like it. It's made by Acclaim and some other biking company. It's an FX game. It uses a Super FX chip. It's very fun now, and not many emulators can run it very well. Last time I tried to run it on ZSNES, it didn't work well, but I bought the game. It was $5 at Game Crazy, and I actually liked the game. Acclaim, you did a good job. If that was you making it, I hope you just didn't publish it. When you make games, you actually suck, except when it comes to Turok. I have to give him credit there. Oh, and Extreme G, of course. Excellent game. I love Extreme G. It's like F-Zero with weapons, but it lacks the frame rate, definitely. Now, this is a surprise to me. Wario Woods on the SNES is one of the funnest puzzle games of all time. You play as Toad, and you have to bomb animals. That's right, you get to blow animals up. There's one thing I don't like about it. There's always something I gotta dislike about any game. This has the most retarded-looking Wario. He's cross-eyed, and it plays the most retardedest, idiotic music I've ever heard in a Mario game when he appears. It's like... It kind of sounds like the second stage of Final Fight 2. You know what tune I'm talking about? The one you're in the jungle? Never mind. I love Pilot Wings. It's one of the truest, interesting flight sims that you can find on the home system. This game really showcased the SNES Mode 7 tenfold. And it's also a very fun game. And I'm happy to announce, for those who don't know, Nintendo is making a Pilot Wings Resort for the 3DS. It's about fucking time. This isn't a bad port, but unfortunately it suffers from muffled sound. And the music is kind of compressed. Like the sound samples are dinky. But nonetheless, it's actually true to arcade form. Did you know the Genesis version is 40 megabytes worth? It's bigger than this game. This is only 32. The Genesis version has a better control, but everything else goes to Super Nintendo. The first FX game, and it was the game I got for my 13th birthday. Unfortunately, that copy got stolen, and then my friend Carl, who disliked the game, believe it or not, which is amazing, gave me his copy. That you're looking at a SNES PCB. It works just fine though. I love Star Fox. I don't know about you all, or it's called Star Wing in other countries. Awesome shmup. I hope we get that remake for the 3DS and it actually adds more, because that fucking command game for the DS was a complete disappointment, especially in terms of control. Okay, the final game in this drawer, and then I gotta open my other one. Biometal. The US version has a soundtrack by 2 Unlimited. You'll hear plenty of their tracks in the game, and the shooter aspect of the game is not bad. You have this spinning shield. I forgot the name of it, but you can use that as an attack weapon and also to protect you. A really fantastic game. If you like shooters, like me. If you like side-scroll beat-em-ups, you'll like this game. Unfortunately, it's not 2 players, but you get to play as badasses Spider-Man and Venom. I'm a big fan of Venom because he looks awesome. Carnage himself looks like a badass too, and he has a large fan base, I found out just recently, in terms of the Marvel Universe. But now that Marvel is owned by Disney, Marvel will never be the same. Because Disney sucks major horse cock. I don't care what anyone tells me. They used to be a good company, but now they turn to crap. Oh, and the game itself, if you like beat-em-ups, it's your standard beat-em-up.